Hi, what's your name?
My name is Theeda Phoenix.
And you're from?
I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
And what do you do?
I am a sound healer. I work with my voice, actually, primarily, to create music and experiences that help people to relax deeply, slow down, go into meditation through the facilitation of beautiful sound. And I play crystal singing bowls and a variety of different sound healing instruments.
We had one session of you in this and meditation, and it was, I must say, it's mesmerizing. How do you feel about this Mega Meditation Summit?
It's been really lovely. It's been quite inspiring to be around so many people who are so tuned in spiritually and so open to the spiritual sciences, the power of the pyramid, the power of sacred geometry, and harnessing energy beyond, like through the possibility, through meditation. And when we allow the presence of the tools that really help support the elevation of the energy.
So you have been, of course, you do a lot of different, everywhere you go for different summits, you play, of course, and people, because I was one of your person who attended your session, and I think it was 45 minutes or an hour, and I wanted it to be more, right? Because I don't want it to stop. So you have been through all this summit. So what do you think this 3 days, what strength we had in these 3 days of Mega Meditation Summit? What was the difference? Or what was different in these 3 days if you compare with other events you attend?
Oh, it's hard to compare for me because every event has unique aspects of through their intention, through their focus, and definitely the spiritual element of this, like how open people are to so many tools beyond a lot of what the mainstream is promoting. This is very much like expanding into a lot of the possibilities that are not generally out there, aware, So it's an opportunity for people to really explore deeper underneath, what else there is spiritually.
So in 3 days, the most focus we were on the pyramid energy. So did you experience the pyramid energy before, or it was the first time you were?
Well, I have been using pyramid energy through visualization in my sound baths since 2008.
That's why they are so powerful. I mean, of course, your voice as well, but I always say that I have done a lot of sound baths, and again, there's no comparison. Everyone has their own unique style and energy, but this was totally different. Even the kids section, when they have, my daughter was one of them, and all she was saying that the voice, the energy, she I don't want it to stop. And generally a 9-year-old does not say that, but she said that. So of course, with pyramid, now I know, that because pyramids, what we have felt, meditation is there, but pyramids, you get different, more deeper, and with your angelic voice, and of course it was very good.
Yeah, so I started through visualization, bringing in the pyramid to surround when I would lead events, to anchor this beautiful and powerful energy, to raise the vibration, and just add that quality. And I was just doing that, I think, through intuitiveness and spiritual awareness that I had gained along the way on my journey. And so this has been amazing
So how did your journey start? You have everyone has beautiful voice, and there are a lot of beautiful things, but you have some difference. I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you have no words. So how does your journey started into all that stuff?
Yeah. So when I was a kid, when I was about 9 years old, I had a couple of experiences. One experience I had was hearing a piece of music in my school, in the assembly, and I felt such a deep emotional connection in that moment. I felt the music touching my heart, and it was a feeling like this kind of beauty lives inside of me. There was a recognition because of how deeply moved I was. And I went home. I said, Mom, I have to learn piano. I have to learn music. But it wasn't necessarily the piano, but it was the creation of that music. And then I also had an experience when I was 9 years old spontaneously one day, I used to be a very deep thinker. I've always been a deep thinker. So as a child, I would question, what is existence? What is reality? What is this experience of being in this body? I'm me. This is like, what is this? Right? It's amazing. And so from a young age, I was thinking deeply about life and existence, and I had an experience one day spontaneously. It was as if the veil opened to the veil to where I came from spiritually, and this light came into the top of my crown. Oh. And it was this feeling that my soul came here for a reason, and that I came here for a reason. I didn't know what it was, but I had this sense of the whole world in front of me, like I came here for the whole world. And it was very powerful. And then I actually had that experience later on when I was 21 again. I was reading Women's Bodies, Women's Wisdom. It was a book about how women healed physical illness through addressing a non-physical aspect of their life. Okay. And when they did that, their illness healed. And I went outside after reading this book for hours, and I looked up at the sky and the trees, and suddenly I had the same experience of this light coming into my crown and through my central channel, and this feeling of absolute certainty that I'm here to facilitate healing. And that's why my soul came here.
And you're so right. If you see PSSM with meditation, music is a big aspect. Like in the morning, we did music meditations, and with you, we felt that, when there was music, first your mind wanders very less, and then you really go to that deeper no zone state. So music has always been a very big part in PSSM, and after that, I think now with you, we have actually feel that how natural beauty and natural music really helps you go in better.
Yeah, because it's so connected, the beauty, right? In connecting with our spiritual, with source, it's beauty helps us open up our heart, right? And open up to that awe. And so beauty, I feel, is a path to spirituality and awakening as well.
So another question is, it's all over happening around the world. We have seen with politics and religion and all that. Do you think meditation, what's your take on meditation and music and all that stuff? What do you say about that? That we should get into meditation, or this will really help to raise the consciousness, or especially for the kids? Because they are young, that's our future, younger generation. So what should you tell parents that what should they do? Should they introduce their kids to meditation or with this music and all that stuff? What's your take on that?
I think that if people get introduced to things, they have access to something that they didn't have access to before, because what we're exposed to, we tend to absorb. So it's definitely good to help expose people of all ages, especially young people, to different things, because like me, I might be questioning, and I had experiences of music that were so beautiful and encouragement along the way to sing, even though I was quite shy. And then I'll just to share a little bit more about what you asked me earlier of my journey. I was actually very shy, even though I had this calling to sing my whole life also. So through some personal development and spiritual practice, I opened up my voice and the channel and started to sing intuitively in the moment, and just let from my heart. And so I let words and melody and song flow through me after that. And that's when I realized that was a healing. My voice had a healing frequency that I could combine with my healing work. Yeah.
That's for sure. Because not everyone has such a lovely voice. Or maybe I don't know.
I think it's what I believe is that, and I help people to open their voices as well through teaching intuitive singing practice. And it's when we move the blocks and the inhibitions and the constraints, that's when we have a natural connection with our emotions, our heart. And the sound that comes through is authentic and free. And when the sound is authentic and free, it feels good and it feels healing to us and others.
Yes, true. Yeah. So what is the message for all our audiences and message for us as organizers? What we can do better or what we have done better or what?
I think this is only the second year. And so any new event, there's always things to be able to learn from and having... it's as we have more and more people coming, it's great having the different workshop spaces and having that very like clear so people can access, and then having main events as well is really wonderful because then you get the whole group together and you get that shared energy experience. And so, just to continue to refine, I would think, the whole thing. But it's amazing, all the volunteers and everyone that has come together to create this and produce this, and so much heart and conviction as well on the path.
And message for our audiences.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a big proponent to trusting your inner intuition, trusting your inner feeling about what feels right and where you feel guided to, but also to I love what Pari was saying the other night about, like being able, when we have a clear channel spiritually, and that's what meditation helps us to, when we're not listening to all of the thoughts, and we don't necessarily I love the statement, don't believe everything you think.
Yes.
Right? Just because you're thinking it doesn't mean it's true at all. And so it's like coming back to the clarity, the truth of our being, of presence, and then love. And I love, there was another phrase too, that love actually protects us. We think that fear protects us, but actually it's love that protects us. And I've had such powerful experiences of this when I've been so in my heart and just love. I know I'm perfectly safe and able to navigate the world and connect with other beings, and that my energy will be like attracting like, right? So when I'm in that loving frequency, then I'm going to meet amazing people and be supported, and everything I need will be arriving, supported.
All right. Thank you so much, Theeda. We will see you again next year, and looking forward for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
To be here.